sun shining here at South Garda Karting, ready to race for the Mini Under-10 final over 10 laps. The Italians on the front row of the grid. That is Lorenzo Di Pietrantonio, Nicolo Perico, starting out of Grid 2, chasing his 4th WSK title. Second row of the grid, Marc Loomets, and the Brit, Harry Williams, up to the line. We race. Perico is not happy as bodywork flies in the background, but there's no problem for LDP. He goes through and takes the race lead. Now up into 4th place, Harry's in 6th. Loomets launches down the inside, and now the Estonian leads the 2 Italians. Down the inside, Super Lolo Bros. Lorenzo Di Pietrantonio retakes the lead again. He's back in 14th place behind the Texan as you look at Perico go down the inside. In Bertuca, Skino takes the race lead for the Energy Course Racing team. We have just got news from Race Control. I'm double checking before saying this. Nicolo Perico with a 3-second penalty. Loomets goes on through. Course Racing team win with the Estonian Marc Loomets. He takes the victory. Yanni's second. Perico crosses the line in 3rd place, but heartbreakingly. Beautiful blue sky here at Lonato. Achille Ria to lead the field out and to start from pole position for the Mini Gr3 Final in just a moment. Antoine Penant, who has won here in the past. We race, and Antoine Penant has missed the start badly from the notorious outside front row of the grid. And he slots in behind Mason Robertson, the WSK Euro Series champion. Midon Lorente all over the back of Achille Ria. Ociepa's there as well. DML dives down the inside. And the Dutchman from Costa Blanca in Spain, 14 driver, goes through to lead. Here comes the move from Mason. Robertson races down the inside. Noviello under attack. Anthony Ociepa dives on through. Three laps, including this one, to race. Midon Lorente, Ria, Robertson, Julian Frasnelli, and Anthony Ociepa. Mason launches down the inside. Ria's almost off the road. He's out of it. Midon Lorente white lines it again. Ociepa tries. Robertson around the outside. Watch Ociepa. Frasnelli leads. What a move from Julian. Ociepa's second. Julian Frasnelli, Team Baby Race, he wins it! Julian Frasnelli with a sensational victory. position. We race immediately. Truscio slots into second place. And the Paralins go 1-2. What a start from Nicola! Through the first corner, Nicola Stanley immediately up into third place, but now back to sixth on a cold track. But it's Bruno Blanco who leads the way from Truscio nicely back to Orlando. Both driving the Paralin, but both for different teams. As Truscio dives down the inside into turn 3. Nice pass, opportunistic. That was courageous, that was brave from Sandro Truscio. That's Thomas with a new front spoiler on that Tony kart. He's got by Henri Kumpen. For the French-American, he dives down the inside, does Orlando. And last year's Scusa Pro Tour champion. Close enough to make a move into not that corner, but this one coming up now. Henri Kumpen launches up the inside. And the Belgian, the third generation racer, goes through to position 2. Look at Kumpen on the back of Orlando. The penultimate lap, here comes the move. Down into the pit hairpin. Michele white lines it, no problem for Kumpen. He tries the high line. Around the outside, they're wheel to wheel, side by side. Truscio goes on through into position 2. Is that the end for Kumpen? Slams it down the inside. Makes the move back to second. Michele Orlando, he takes the victory. Orlando wins round 1 of the WSK Final Cup. The OKN Final, round 1 of the WSK Final Cup. We race. Julius Ociepa darts to the inside and goes through into second place. Tonellini from pole position has got the race lead. Ociepa launches up into second place in the LKE-powered Lenzo kart. Ociepa Bartosz down the inside of his countryman. Nice pass. As we look at Julius Ociepa. With 2 Polish drivers, Tonellini leads. Julius Ociepa launches down the inside and the Lenzo kart leads. Marchesi down the inside, he takes Bartosz. Down the inside. He's now the top Italian. He's into second. He's now caught up almost to this leading trio. Marchesi down the inside into the penultimate corner. Julius back to second. Snacking tries to defend. Christian Tonellini sends it. Apicella takes him as well. Julius from the race lead almost falls off the podium. He's back to second. Apicella launches. He goes on through. Apicella's going defensive, looks over his right shoulder, white lines it. Julius around the outside, Tonellini frustrated as Julius launches on by. Ociepa up into second. Marchesi wins in dominant fashion. Round 1 of the WSK Final Cup in OKN. Julius Ociepa second with the last lap. unstoppable has been Philip Hall to start from pole position, sharing the front row of the grid with Noah Backlund. This is the OK Junior Final, 2 rounds here today and at Cremona in 2 weeks' time. Round 1 of 2, the 2024 WSK Final Cup. We race. The Forza Racing drivers look at this 1, 2 and 3 from the inside. Victor here at the circuit with his brother's team as Henri dives down the inside to take his teammate Iskander. Backlund on the inside. Backlund will go on through. 1, 2, 3 for Forza Racing, not for long. Now running P2 with their British driver. Sends it down the inside. Backlund goes on through but goes deep. Backlund's off the road. Zulfikati sends him. Zulfikati says, "Cop that, mate." And the 6-time WSK Mini champion into second, but now he's been passed by Luca for the Victory Lane team. Luca launches down the inside and splits the Forza Racing duo and the Victory Lane Cut Republic. Goes P2. Iskander takes him back. Backlund into second. Brilliant from the Brits. He's about to take that checkered flag. Philip Hall, Filippo Sala, Il Trentino dominates to win for the Forza Racing team. Round 1 of the WSK Final Cup. DVL on pole position, Sebastiano out of grid 2. We race. Schaufler, the orange Austrian, slots into second place. Kostoya goes through to P3. Clean start for the moment as the field race down through turns 2 and 3. Van Longendonk has to close the door on the DPK Racing driver. The Red Bull Junior tries the outside of last year's Junior World Cup Racing champion Sebastiano Pavan for the Ward Racing team. Already muscles by and takes the Spaniard. That's Rocco Coronel going through. And Schaufler down the inside, throws it around the outside. Awesome from the orange Austrian. Pavan around the outside. It's kicking off already. Van Longendonk, Van Belgier has got the race lead from Schaufler, who's under attack from Sebastiano. Sends it down the inside to second. Macaulay Bishop 7th. Schaufler down the inside. Takes Pavan back to second. Van Longendonk, the orange Austrian. Schaufler is out. Kostoya also. David Walter, he smashes over the ripple strip. Dives down the inside and the Great Dane goes on through. Pavan brings the gap down to 0.2 of a second. He's still got time. TVL controls the pace. Both powered by TM. Both OTK cars. Sebastiano dives down the inside. Oh, that was a late move. Van Langendong had no choice but to give him space. Looks behind the final corner. That checkered flag is about to wave. Sebastiano Pavan for the Ward Racing team wins round 1 of the WSK Final Cup. Welcome to the centre of the karting universe. South Garda Karting Lonato. The KZ2 final. We race. Perfect start from Leopardi from the inside second row of the grid. And the Birrell cars go 1-2. Trefilov back to third from Markus Kayak, who won the season opening WSK Champions Cup at this very circuit. Christian Cannibal, 1-0-1 as the big move down the inside from Trefilov. In the Soddy cart as the SRP Maranello drivers trade positions. MK goes through on DT, Kayak takes Trefilov. He knows it, he looks behind him, he stares behind him, and just puts the cart in the middle of the circuit. Leopardi around the outside, trying to take Trefilov. Glued to the back of Christian Cannibal, sends it down the inside into turn 3. That did not work. And now he gives the place to his teammate David Trefilov. Sparks flying under lights. The temperature dropping, the shadows getting longer. The field starting to bottleneck. Christian Bertuca under enormous pressure, but as cool as you like for Christian Cannibal, staring behind him. Dives down the inside, not this time for Trefilov. Quarter of the race, incidentally, Timo Jungli the only retirement so far, as again, the SRP Maranello drivers trade positions. 1-1-8 is Trefilov, 1-2-1 is Markus Kayak. In the Ring of Motorsport Sonic Kart, again Bertuca closes the door. They all bunch up. They all lose time. Dinner's on the back of Marek Skriven. We have got 1 lap to race this weekend. Up the inside, Bertuca's out. Oh, wow. It will be a Maranello SRP 1-2, but put a big asterisk beside that statement. Trefilov wins it. Kayak second, Marek Skriven. Credit to the Czech. SRP team from Estonia, Markus Kayak.